Brazil, where over 1,000 people have died in the past 24 hours, raising the country's death toll to nearly 100,000. Mexico has reported nearly 8,000 additional fatalities and over 6,700 new infections in a day. The global number of COVID-19 cases has crossed 19 million, with more than 719,000 deaths. More details in this report.
The coronavirus pandemic continues to cost thousands of lives daily as many countries seek to lift restrictions. As the U.S. death toll surpassed 160,000, schools have been reopened in several states for in-person classes. Brazilian health officials are overwhelmed by dealing with cases as over 50,000 more people have tested positive, increasing tally to nearly 3 million. Cuba's success story in fighting the coronavirus was short-lived after a spike in fresh cases, causing backtrack on further reopening of the economy.
We have returned to measures in place during the community spread in Havana, with all limitations and demands that are applicable to this phase, and as well as the sacrifices that this entails for everyone, for institutions, for the public sector, for the private sector, for our citizens who live here in the capital.
South Korea has reported an increase with 43 new cases in the past 24 hours, up from 20 on the day before. Mainland China has reported 31 fresh cases overnight, down from 37 a day earlier. Hong Kong Chief Executive Carrie Lam said people should have confidence in the government in these testing times.
This testing team has been here for a few days. I think they are very serious and professional, so I have full confidence in them. I think the citizens in Hong Kong should feel the central government's care for Hong Kong.
Over in Europe, Ireland's Prime Minister Michael Martin has announced a lockdown in 3 counties amid a surge of new cases. In the UK, Preston has become the latest city to face virus lockdowns after a rise in infections. France has reported a record daily cases of over 2,000 since the lockdown was lifted in June.